Hey, this is Deb with Planning in the Pines. Welcome back for another. This is the last week of January. And on one hand, I feel like January has flown by. And then on the other hand, I feel like we should be into March by now, because I just feel like it's just lasting forever. Anyways, I'm going to end up doing this as a voiceover mostly. My youngest has her best friend over, and you just don't tell two 5th grade girls who have been told to be quiet all day long, but now that they're home, they have to be quiet again. So I'm going to go through the intro, and then the rest of it I'll do as voiceover. This week, did I put it in here or not? I printed out Chelsea Brown's, hold on, let me scoot this over, her little bingo spread challenge. And so this week, if I can find, right there it is, the Match Your Planner cover. I don't know if I've got this. So, red. So other than, I didn't have date covers that were red, so I'm going to use the gray. And I'm going to use the gray here, but I've pulled, because I bought one of her starter kits to match the atrium. So I have to-dos that are red, and have my water trackers that are red. I pulled these out because I forgot that I had the reds. I have my blocks that are red. I have a few more in silver glitter just in case. I have my classwork ones that are not atrium red. They're ruby, but they're still red. I have my icons and some more just in case. And then my pens, I have my Inkjoy. This is a scented glitter pen that I picked up, I think, at a Barnes & Noble somewhere up at the front. And then a Staedtler and a Micron. I think this is their little bitty skinny point pen. When I use these, then I have the 005s also. It's a lot easier for me to fit into the little slots. These are my washies. This is a backed foil that I'm sure I got at either Hobby Lobby or Walmart or something. Somebody had mentioned this in comments on one of my other videos. This is a Scotch brand, and it came in a set of 5. And there were 2 silvers and a gold foil and a rose gold foil and like a copper color. Anyway, so that's what this is. This is a marbly looking one that I'm sure was in a Hobby Lobby set. And then this is a glitter that almost exactly matches. And I don't even think I've ever used it before. Like, I'm not even sure where the end of the tape is. So I'm not sure if this one's going to stick very well, but I'm going to try to use it somewhere. And then out of my stash, I've just pulled a bunch of random stuff that might have some red in it. And if I use it, then I'll tag it in the comments below. And if not, I haven't lost anything by it. So I'm going to switch into kind of voiceover mode so that they can make as much racket as they can, because I'm sure you can already hear them. And I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, I started out looking at where I was going to lay my little printable stuff at the bottom of my planner. And I thought I had trimmed enough of this that I was going to be able to lay the washi around it, because I didn't print it on printable paper. I just printed it while I was at school, and I didn't. So I had to go back and trim, and then go back and trim again, and ended up just having to use, basically a tape runner to attach it to the planner here a little bit. Was kind of frustrated that I'd done that and hadn't trimmed it the right way to begin with, but it worked. So got that sized the way I needed it. And then the red washi tape, I think I must have gotten that like at the Target dollar spot. And I really think I got it last Valentine's, because I have another washi that's very similar, that I think I got at the same time, or I got it the Christmas before, because I also have a green, and then I have a red and white, like candy cane striped. That's the same texture. So anyways, I laid that down over the bar at the bottom of the page and trimmed it out. Had to fight with it just a little bit to get it straight. But this is a lot more forgiving washi than most foil. So it was pretty easy to lay down. Trying to alternate where I put the zone printables. That's why I keep flipping back, so that one week it's to the left and one week it's to the right. So trimmed a few things out. Had to trim the edges off this again. Again, I thought that I had gotten it laid out where I was going to set washi around it, or I had even thought about using the school to do printable off the Passion Planner website and putting this on the back of that like I had done 1 week before, but ended up laying it down here and it worked. So then I'm trying to figure out what on earth I want to put underneath the days of the week. So I pulled this marble washi out, and it's pretty thin. It's pretty transparent, which I wasn't really worried about at first. And then once I got it laid down, it was really transparent. You could see everything that was printed underneath it. So I ended up using that red glitter washi that I showed in the intro and laying it along the daily focus and just having just a little peekaboo of the marble underneath. At this point, I'm wishing that I could just run it all the way across, but the two halves of my planner don't line up exactly, so I can't run washi just straight across from one side to the other because I'm covering up something that I didn't intend to. So trim the edges off of this, and then I started to cover up the timestamps again after I lay my days of the week down. Doing that red glitter washi, now that I'm watching this as I do my voiceover, made it really easy to lay my days of the week down straight because I could just press them down to the edge of that washi. And it was, glitter washi is usually a little thicker than normal paper washi. And so they just sat there. So they actually looked like they were pretty straight when I got across the pages. The glitter washi is trying to make my page curl though, so that wasn't good. So here I went ahead and took my tape runner out and put that printable to-do list down at the bottom. Had to lay it just right. I put it down once and had to peel it up and fix it, and then got it laid down finally. So now I'm trying to cover up my time. And I didn't want to use the silver. I felt like it was too much. So I pulled out my other washis that were that same thickness, decided not to use that. Ended up not using any. Decided just to leave it plain. Put my printable to the side, decided I wasn't going to use it. But I got that marble back out and was going to mark where the end of my school day is. So I laid that down all the way across here. And then picked up my slice tool and decided since I'm not covering up the timeline, I'll just uncover it all the way across. So I trimmed on either side of that timeline and just picked up that little bit of washi that was in the middle so that my timeline is not interrupted from top to bottom. And I like the way it turned out. So now I take out my Chelsea Brown's time interval boxes to cover, the big things that I've got. So to put a big block down on Sunday because we had our first dress rehearsal today. I'm doing my voiceover on Sunday afternoon. And then another block there on Monday evening for my daughter's kickboxing class. A little block on Tuesday for her sewing. And then another, I think that's an hour and a half or 2 hour. That's an hour and a half block for our youth group. And then remember that I was going to be gone all day Thursday, so I didn't need to mark the end of school because I wasn't going to be there. And then got that red washi back out. My daughter leaves for Beta, which is kind of like National Honor Society. I'd never heard of Beta till we moved here. So, but she's in the honors organization and they have state convention the latter part of this week. So I put washi down to mark when she was going to be gone and put one of the Chelsea Brown blocks over that, like a banner to mark that event. Trying to decide what to do on my Friday. Started filling in some of these. Got the kickboxing, got the rehearsal, got Beta. Didn't write it very centered, so I put this exclamation point there that I didn't like, but I ended up coming back and covering that up. So then I got my class stickers out, and our webinars are going to be on Tuesday, so I marked that. Put my homework due. All of our homework for the week is due Monday nights at midnight. And then we have a discussion post, and so I marked it with the essay due sticker because it's kind of like an essay-ish, but that at least made me remember that I needed to get that done. It's technically not due till Monday night either, but I have to post it, and then I have to respond to at least one other classmate's discussion post. So if I get mine posted early enough, then hopefully there will be somebody for me to respond to between then and Monday. So now I started marking stuff for the Thursday. My daughter's pre-op appointment is Thursday afternoon, so I marked that. But that morning, in order for her to not get penalized for the absence, we're taking a college day. So we're going to go turn in her housing waiver, get her academic advising done. So I marked those. And then we're going to the nursing campus and get her pre-nursing advising and tour that facility later that morning, and then head to her pre-op appointment. So marked those on the timeline, and then decided to use the silver glitter interval blocks to mark church Sunday morning and Sunday evening, and then realized that I put that homework due sticker too far down, and I peeled a little bit of the paper up when I moved the sticker, but I knew I was going to cover it right back up with my water tracker, so I didn't really worry about it. So get those laid down. Pulled up those to-do lists, but generally I end up just using the lines of the planner as the to-dos, so I end up not using those. But I did pull up that sidebar, and I've got to figure out how to lay these down. It seems like every week I put it down and it's crooked somewhere. I can see the vertical line still of the planner, or at the top it looks crooked against the date. Hadn't figured it out. I got these Libby & Co. zigzag dividers out, and then I ended up that the red was too bright. So I put them back down. I didn't use those. Went back looking for something here. The silver. Our basketball senior night's Friday night. And I'm not sure how much of the games I'll go to, but I wanted to mark that. So it's a Hello Ashley Ann basketball, but I couldn't find the shop on Etsy. I'm not sure if she's still open. Put the youth group sticker down, which is Little Red Prince. And then the workout tracker and the kickboxing are from Jump to It Designs. And then I had these bow clips that I thought I'd cover that exclamation mark up, but it was too blue. So I went back to her monthly kit because I knew I had one bow clip left. But it's got gold in it. And I had used the silver instead, so that wasn't going to work. And then I remembered I have that Dreamy Breeze printable sheet, and it has a ton of bow stickers. So I pulled that one to cover up that exclamation point that I hated. My script stickers from 4 Daisies, and I don't always use these, but this is my second full week now of class, and realized this week how much reading there really is to this one. This is my school law class, and so there's legal briefs that have to be read, and we're looking at several different angles at a time, so I cannot get behind. Then put a meal prep sticker down for Sunday, but I'm not sure why I put that there because we didn't even buy groceries yet, so that wasn't going to work. And then needed to put my school stickers down at the top, so I got out some of my 3 mil washi. I got a silver and a black out, and then ended up using the black because the silver was just going to be lost with the marble there. It wasn't going to stand out. So put this across the very, very top. I think I set it about the 7:30 line because I usually try to get to school between 7:15 and 7:30. And that ended up laying just perfectly across the top of that beta banner. So I got that set down. And then I go back and put the school script stickers along the top of that. So that has that blocked off. So I've got my area for while I'm at school, so I can write down the stuff that either needs to be done while I'm there or the stuff that I need to do that pertains to school for that day. Put my zone sticker down at the bottom. And then I pulled out my CS illustrations. She did a teacher kit. Was a random draw on Instagram that I actually won. I don't ever win anything, so it's crazy. And I loved the stickers, and I use them, fairly regularly. So I went ahead and went back and ordered from her
2 or 3 full sheets in 3 or 4 different colors. So I put down the things, the days that I knew I was going to have stuff to grade, and put my lab inspection sticker down, and then I put the to post over here on my sidebar. One of my students is going to be gone all week this week. He's at the Houston Fat Stock Show, or not Houston, Fort Worth Livestock Show. And so I've got to remember to post my lectures to Google Classroom each day so he doesn't get too far behind. And then I've got a hair appointment Wednesday I needed to flag. And my church icons, I have like 6 sheets of those and I forget to use them. These little cards are from Love for Stickers, and I think she's closed. I think that shop is closed because it's been, oh gosh, I've probably had that sheet of stickers for 3 or 4 years now. And I ended up picking them up later after the plan with me as I start going back through my planner and really finalizing some things. I end up pulling them out. But I put this 3-heart checklist down so I could plan my Sunday rehearsal for next Sunday. Grocery shopping for next Saturday because we did not get to do that this Saturday. And a little pencil to remind me to make my sub plans for Thursday since I was going to be gone. Bible study tonight. All of those are little red prints. And then I decided to put the big laptop sticker there over the top of the to-do list there at the bottom of the page. So I took another strip of that red foil washi just to give it a good size banner to sit on and not have just white space under it. So trimmed that out and then used that red glitter laptop from Little Red Prints there to mark some of the things, or a lot of the things really, that I need to do this week that have to be done on the computer. My grad classes are online, and then I've got some theater prep stuff that I've got to do. I've got to make my light plot out and my sound plot for our play. And I need to get those going this week because now that we have Sunday afternoon rehearsals, maybe I can actually run the whole play. My class period is 45 minutes long. Our play is 40 minutes. So by the time my kids get in there and we get the stage set and we get everything ready to roll, I don't have time to run the whole play during class. So I have Sunday rehearsals leading up to contest. So I started writing my graduate assignments here that I have to do this week. And I think eventually I'd go back and write in the one-act play stuff I need to do and a couple of things for class, but I'm not sure if I did that right now or not. And then I just start moving some stuff out of the way so that I can square this up, hopefully, so y'all can see. But this is what my week looks like, at least at this point. Kind of glad I did this with the little bingo thing for the matching the color of my planner because I love red. I can't go wrong.